Three-time Super Bowl champ Matt Chatham is here to talk about three entertaining bets for this weekend in divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Matt, let's start with your best bet. Bengals at the Titans. The Titans are laying 3.5. What do you got?
You know, I put a lot of stock in this new bye week thing where there's just two getting them, and the Titans for me in this tournament are really the group that embodies that whole notion that it's a whole new season. Like no one could need this bye more. I mean, they had a record number of people on injured reserve, or not record number of people that they used on the roster over the course of the season. They needed that extra week more than anybody. And word out of Tennessee is we may very well see a real workload for Derrick Henry, something north of 20 carries. If this team is who they haven't been able to be throughout the course of the season, yet drag themselves to a playoff game, you're going to need to give you more than 3.5 points against the Bengals, who haven't won on the road in the playoffs in God knows how long. So I think this is a team that is really about to reimagine themselves in the playoffs, and they get the right opponent to go ahead and pound that 3.5.
Your favorite prop involves Bills quarterback Josh Allen. Now, last meeting against Kansas City, 59 yards on the ground. The prop here, 49.5. Over or under?
I'm an over guy on this one, Sammy, and I think in part the comfort level with this particular prop is that you don't need a particular game style for Josh to get there. They have discovered that his legs are essentially that offense's best asset, one of the best assets, quite frankly, in the NFL. But we have seen this Bills team, independent of the Patriots one, use his legs to get out in front, use his legs to come back. And that's back to like the Atlanta game or New York, where they're in a tight situation. It's time to get conversions. He'll go get them that way. It's become a part of the script. It's become a part of their offense. It doesn't have to be a trailing. It can be a leading. They are going to run with Josh. And against a team where he's had some success doing that already, it's going to happen. I feel very comfortable with that 49.5 going over.
You have celebrated Super Bowls and victories with Tom Brady many a times as he chases his 8th Super Bowl. They're doing your boy dirty, though, with the rushing yard prop. I know he's old and he can't move anymore. 1.5 is the rushing prop. How do you handicap this one?
I just love the tension there between he and Arians about him trying to stop that, swear word or whatever kind of thing and just get down. But we've seen Tom in the last month from time to time get the little tingle in the legs and take off and go get 6 or 7 and then smartly get down. The issue with Brady, where you come get an incredibly modest number like 1.5, is one of two things. Will they lead so that you're not worried about 3 kneels at the end of the game that make the net go backwards? And will he get the sneak yards? That's basically it. Maybe he takes off once and gets 5. That's a coin toss. But ultimately, this is one of the best sneak guys in the NFL. 2, 3, 4 of those were north of the 1.5, and we don't have to worry about a thing.
Wouldn't that be something if he's on 2, takes a final knee to land on 0? Ooh, maybe avoid that bet. Maybe just avoid it, huh, Matt?
The drama. Always with drama.